Hey guys, Lady Fuller here. I'm a Habits for Happiness coach, and please put in the chat where you're coming from and your name. And today we're talking about snoozing, actually. So the topic is snoozing. Is it a good or a bad habit? So drop in the chat below if you're a snoozer and how you might feel about it. Or also drop in the chat how many times you may snooze. Thank you. So the topic of snoozing, most of us snooze. In fact, actually half of all Americans hit snooze in the morning. And there's a lot of debate on whether snoozing is a good or a bad habit. And I'm here to tell you that snoozing is actually not good for you. So let me guess if this resonates, right? Or let me see if this resonates. So you wake up, you hit snooze. And you wake up again and you hit snooze again. And then you hit snooze again. And then 8 more minutes go by and you hit snooze again. And then you wake up and you're late, and so you're totally frantic. And you run out of the house and your tone is set for the day by your frantic morning, right? So snooze actually helps us in the sense that we think we're getting a little bit more sleep, but we're not actually getting full sleep, and we're actually interrupting our sleep cycle so that we're actually more tired throughout the day. So you may be thinking, but I like to sleep in, or I need that extra time to snooze. And truthfully, you might need more sleep. And if you need more sleep, the life hacks would then be, instead of snoozing, set your alarm for a bit later and commit to getting up when you have committed to getting up. Some other ways that you can stop snoozing are putting your phone perhaps in the bathroom, away from the bed, in another place of the house where you actually have to get up. Another life hack is to do what Mel Robbins called the 5-second rule. So count to 5 as soon as your alarm goes off and jump out of bed. It actually works. So, once we're out of bed, and especially if we stand near a window where there's light, or start getting ourselves going, we actually wake up and we're not that tired anymore. If you need more sleep, maybe you should be going to bed a little bit earlier. So that's another thing to think. For all of us, sleep is variable. Some people need 5 hours of sleep, some people need 9. And depending on how much sleep that you need, really setting your alarm and having some schedules around sleeping. Also, snoozing doesn't allow for a full sleep cycle, right? So a sleep cycle can be anywhere from 60 minutes to 90 minutes, and that brings you through a whole cycle of sleep. And you don't actually feel refreshed unless you've had that cycle. And if you snooze and you interrupt that cycle, you're actually messing with your body's rhythms. So you actually have a harder time in the morning getting clear and feeling awake as your sort of morning goes on. Another thing is just motivation, right? So having motivation in the morning, we trust ourselves more when we follow what we say we're going to do. So, how we do one thing is how we do everything. And that's something I really tell all of my coaching clients. So drop a yes in the chat if that's something you'd like to know more about. But, so following that we committed to getting up at 7, and getting up actually gives you motivation to do everything else you believe that you will do and say you will do for the rest of the day. If you've been watching my live videos, I'm a huge proponent of the morning routine. And so you can't snooze through the morning routine. And like me, I look forward to my morning routine. So I actually don't hit snooze because I'm actually motivated to get up in the morning. So next time you're tempted to hit snooze, please take a second, think about it, maybe count to 5, put your feet on the floor, and actually get up. And if you feel tired, then go to bed earlier and really commit to getting the amount of sleep that you need to be fully refreshed and at your best. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight, and see you next Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain for a new habit, good or bad. Bye, guys.